to the Super Bowl. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
On the set.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Going to the ground again on first. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
7-yard line.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
60 Vices. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Richardson on 3rd. That's completed right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Going with a screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on, Dragon 60.
They'll throw again. Richardson. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they bring him down around the 34. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Go! Gravity Lions.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Completed to his running back. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25. 3rd and maybe a yard.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun. Hand off to Taylor. Rob Fight. 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Trap 60. Trap Cougar 19.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. The Browns on top early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Rodney Thomas.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another game to Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
With Sanders out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
18 Cardinal, 8, go!
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here we go, here we go!
Sanders now on 3rd down. This is cut inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now lead by 10. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
Colts 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Richardson on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Browns take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Another one for Judkins. They're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that 1st down marker.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Come on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
He connects downfield. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Seibert takes on the point after. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
Colts 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready,
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts looking down a very long field. Catch is made down the right sideline. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
51 yards.
They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
First and goal, here's Taylor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
Nice throw, right. Set, go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one connects. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here.
60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half. Michael Pittman Jr. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
They
want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts make it an 11-point ball game.
21, Colts 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jerome Ford on the return. The Browns take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, come on.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Ashton Doolin now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So the Colts and Richardson going to go for two here.
The Colts will
they're going to throw for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Judkins up the middle. A lot of space ahead. Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. And he's in, it's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 9-point advantage. Seibert able to connect on that extra point. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
Colts 18.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Buffalo 860, Buffalo 80.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
The intended target was his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 6.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you can flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
31-yard line.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
17 yards
They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
That's complete David Njoku. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action and then gets himself in space to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fields the hard squib kick. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. They're going to be set up with 1st and goal after that INT.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's Judkins again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Good, 5 yards on the run. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal at the 4.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Judkins. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple of yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Gould on the return. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Okay, ready.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Richardson now. It's him on the end route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He puts some juice on it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Panther left, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
23 more yards.
Goes to the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Going again, Richardson. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts drop the lead back to 13.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Alert! Alert! Head in.
Handoff now to Judkins. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And they take this in for the score. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the third. They'll go for 2 here. Sanders bringing the Browns to the line.
Here
The
we go. Here we
Browns
go.
will line up for the 2-point.
Back down, pressure coming. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Colts 25.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18, 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now Richardson to throw. Headed out right. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
It's a gain of
He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and
1
10
quarter
at
to
the
go, Brock, and we'll see who
37-yard
can earn the wild card win. The Colts have the ball, playing for their season here. They're down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
19 tight. Ready? Buffalo 18. Ready?
Richardson now on first and 10. He's going deep. And they pick him off again. And the Browns have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there.
That's good for a
And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Patton Street.
First
Patton
and 10
Street.
at the 26-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
On the give, here's Judkins. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Down behind the line of
I know
scrimmage.
from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
60 Bison.
They kick the running back in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
First down.
Get up.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He's got it over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion. The completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
A give now from the gun. They're not going to get him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Pretty short here, Sanders. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Sanders going to throw on 4. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go, Warriors. Top of the way. Cowboy 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's his Taylor hit, and the ball was loose. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Colts 32.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though. Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Has room into the secondary, and he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Browns go up by 19.
51. Colts 32.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Doolin. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 back, 6, go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 18, Bronco 80.
Play action with Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
20. And the Colts, first down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Throw the tackle, ball's out, he lost it. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
Okay, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 38-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
That's good.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat, go.
Throwing now, Richardson. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
That's 19 Lions.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone now. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it sets up 2nd down.
Joseph there on the coverage.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. To the ground they go with Judkins. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Indy.